Alright guys, you are not going to want to miss this video. If you want to make a great logo just like the one shown on screen, make sure to keep watching. And keep in mind you can do this entirely free in Photopea. YouTube. I have a very special video for you today. So, my name is Kieran, also known as Sorenki, and in this video we are going to be creating an absolutely amazing text logo in Photopea. If you don't know what Photopea is, it's basically a free Photoshop alternative, and it is absolutely amazing if you don't have the money to get Photoshop or a Photoshop alternative that also costs money. So, without further ado, let's get started. So press this new project button, and then where it says width, make this 1920 and make the height 1080. Now let's make our DPI 300 and then make our background transparent and then click create. And as you can see, we have a nice transparent background. Now that we've done that, we're just going to go here and get a dark grey and then hit Alt and backspace, which makes our background grey. Next, let's make a new layer. Go to our text tool and we're going to find a font that we would like to use. I'm going to use this font, then make our color white, and I'm just going to type out melon, then press this button, and then we are going to go edit, free transform, and grab your text by the corners and scale it up. And then if you want, you can whilst holding shift drag it by here and just scale it in. Now we're just going to select these two layers. Actually no, let's just click the lock to unlock that, get rid of this layer, and then press these two buttons to center our text. Next, let's go back onto our text tool, click on our text and hit Control A. We're going to go up here and get the color that we want to use for our text. Now that we've done that, we're going to right click and duplicate layer, and with this layer at the bottom we are going to go to edit, free transform, and just drag this down, scale it down by the corners because this is going to be our 3D. I scaled it a bit too. And then I'm just going to get our text tool, select it, and we're going to make it a dark red. And as you can see, we already sort of have a 3D effect. Next we are going to get to our eyedropper tool and select this red color. Then we're going to go to our pen tool and we are going to just pen tool these gaps. Make sure your fill is set to the red color. And I'm going to speed this process up because it is quite a tedious process, but yeah. By the way, when you want to stop doing this, you just hit Control H and then you can move on and do that again if you just make a new layer. Alright guys, so we've now got our 3D and it's looking beautiful. Okay, so let's just left click on this layer and then whilst holding shift, click on this bottom text layer, and then we're going to go right click and we're going to rasterize and then hit Control E, and that's going to merge all of our layers. Next, we're going to make a new layer and then we're going to go right click, clipping mask, and we are going to get a white color. Then we're going to go to our brush tool, get a soft round brush, turn this up, and we're just going to want to have the blend mode on normal, have the opacity set to 100 and our flow set to 100 and our smooth off, and we're just going to shade our 3D with some highlights. Alright, so now that we've done that, we're just going to set this to overlay, turn this down, then we are going to make a new layer, right click and clipping mask on that, but we're going to make this black, and we're going to do the same thing, but at the bottom, and with black highlights. Alright, now that we've done that, we're going to set this to overlay as well. Then adjust this. And we have some shading for 3D, so let's just select these layers and Control E to merge them. But as you can see, our text is looking really plain. We want to fix that, so let's go right click, blending options, and add a gradient overlay, and set this to overlay. As you can see, our text is already looking much better with this overlay, so we can click right click, rasterize layer style, and make a new layer. Then we're going to go to our ellipse tool, make this white, and we're just going to make an oval shape. Then I'm going to right click, clipping mask, Control H, and set this to overlay, turn this down. Then we're just going to go right click, duplicate layer. This is going to be clipping mask again, move this one to say here, and we've got this pretty cool effect. Now we're just going to add some shines, so make a new layer. This doesn't have to be clipping masks. And then we can get our brush tool, make it a hard brush, copy my settings, and we are just going to draw on some shines manually. If you want, you can then set this to overlay. And then I'm just going to select all these and merge them. And now I'm just going to right click, blending options, and add a drop shadow. Just copy my settings. As you can see, we have just created a beautiful art piece. We have created some amazing 3D text. If you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment below, tell me what you liked about the video, tell me what you didn't like, so I can improve future videos. Make sure to check the description for all our socials, give us a follow, and I will see you in the next video.